Hi there, this video is going to explain how to correct some common issues that Ally identifies in Word documents. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Ally to determine a Word document's accessibility score. Then, I will show you how to fix some of those issues that Ally identifies in Microsoft Word. So let's start off by taking a look at a Word document that has some accessibility issues. As an example, I have uploaded an inaccessible syllabus document into my course shell. Its Ally score is in the red, at only 27%, so it's been scored quite low. If we click on the red meter icon, Ally provides more information about specific issues it has identified in this document. First of all, it says that this document contains images that are missing an image description. If you click on what this means, Ally explains that without an image description, a screen reader will not be able to communicate the contents of this image to a student. If we click on all issues, we see that there are also several other issues with this Word document. Namely, this document does not have headings, and it also contains tables that are missing headers. Let's head over to Word and start fixing some of these issues. After you have opened your original document in Microsoft Word, we can tackle the issue Ally identified with image descriptions first. You can add an image description to any image in a document by right-clicking on it, and then select Edit Alt Text. Then you can write a short description of the contents of the image in the sidebar titled Alt Text that appears on the right-hand side of the screen. For example, this image that I've included in my syllabus is a 16th century depiction of Europa Regina, showing a map of Europe in the shape of a queen. So that's what I would probably put as the description for this particular image. However, since for purposes of this document, this is really just a decorative image for the syllabus though, in that it doesn't contain any crucial information about the course, I could also just instead mark this as decorative by checking the box that says mark as decorative. The next issue that Ally identified in this document was that it does not have any headings. It is important that documents have headings because this allows students with visual impairments who rely on screen readers to get a sense of what the hierarchical structure of a document looks like. Headings signal this to screen readers, which then announce where in the heading structure the student is as they are navigating through the document. To add headings, we can use the Styles toolbar in the Home tab in Microsoft Word. So for instance, for the title of the course, I would want to indicate that this is the title of the document by selecting the title style. Other major sections of the document should also be defined by headings. For instance, if we scroll down and we select course description, this is a major section of the document, and so it should be indicated as such using a heading style. So I would change this to heading 1. The same applies to the sections on required texts, on grading, and assignment details. I would label all of these as heading 1 because these are major standalone sections of the document. If you have subsections of a document, like for instance the assignment details section, details information about individual assignments. So what I would probably do in this case is I might set each of those assignments to a subheading or a subsection. So while assignment details was heading 1, I would probably set the essays portion of this document to heading 2. There's a further subsection of that essays section called Grace Days and Late Work. So we could indicate this by setting that to heading 3. This is a heading underneath heading 2, and so on and so forth. What you want to do though when you're setting headings is to just make sure that you go in sequential order so that when you start with heading 1 and then heading 2 and then heading 3, you aren't skipping any levels, because that's another issue that Ally will identify with headings. The final thing we need to fix in this document is the issue with table headers that Ally identified. I have a table here that shows the grade weight for several graded items in this course. To a sighted individual looking at this, it is understood that the first column of this table contains items that all fit the category of grade item. And the second column includes the percentage that corresponds to that grade item under the category of weight. However, someone using a screen reader might lose track of this information, as the screen reader will just move sequentially through the table rows, reading the contents of each individual cell without explaining that they are actually part of a larger overarching category. So this is why we need to indicate that this top row of the table is the header row, and that these two categories are in fact headers that describe the contents in the columns below them. To specify that the top row is the header row in Word, select the row in the table, then navigate to the Design tab in the Table Tools section in the toolbar. Make sure that the box that says Header Row is checked. You can also right-click on a table and open Table Properties. Go to the Row tab and select the box that's next to Repeat as Header Row at the top of each page. Another important thing to set in this window is alt text for a table. Navigate to the Alt Text tab, and you can type in a title and description for your table that is understandable to screen readers, just as you can for an image. Now that we have made all of these changes, let's see how Ally scores this document now. After adding image descriptions, headings, and table header rows, I re-uploaded this document to D2L, and you can now see that my accessibility score in Ally has greatly improved. It now reads as perfect when I click on the Ally meter or the Ally icon above this document. This presentation has covered some of the most common issues that Ally will flag in Microsoft Word documents that are uploaded to D2L. However, it is certainly not comprehensive. If you need assistance formatting your documents for accessibility, please feel free to reach out to the Office of Online Learning at any time. Our email address is online.learning@nscc.edu. Thanks so much for watching.